Okay, welcome back. So we're going to jump right into the rest of section 1. So this first little sequence that we've done, we've taken our time up to the Kobai Kai because the Kobai Kai footwork and handwork blended together is a little complex. We're now going to continue from that point on, completing section 1. So right now we're still in section 1 of the form, but we've worked all the way up to Kobai Kai. If you're not comfortable with Kobai Kai and you want to spend more time on refinement on this particular sequence, stay here. Repeat what you've seen in these videos. And for the rest of us who want to move forward, who are able-bodied and want to go on, that's what we're going to do now. So again, let's review from where we are. We step out, we sink, we rise, we stack the palms, we look left, we sink and shrink the ball. We're going to shift right, pull the left foot straight, we pierce left, look back right, and then we do our Kobai Kai. So Ko, Bai, Kai, sink and press. Now from here, we're going to do what's called return to center. So as we're over in this direction, we're going to stand high in our stance and we're going to bring our hands to our center line close to the body. So the line you want to look for is the ridge hand here, the center of this ridge hand, and the line of this ridge hand should be on the same line. So if you imagine that I had a staff or a stick in front of me, this part of my hand and the center of this one would touch on my center line. They would land like so. Now, when I come across and I stand and I return to center, I want you to take note how close my hands are to my body. So they're close. They're not out here. They are close to the body. Almost touching, but not quite. So as we go down here, we return to center, we stand back up and the left hand comes to the chest, the right one rests at the lower dantian, lower belly. So when we come to this high position, now we are going to sink, and as we sink, we press both hands at the same time forward. So as I sink, both arms move forward in space. So to see this from the side, after I've come here and I return to center high, I'm going to sink my butt back and both hands are going to move forward in space as my weight drops this way. So the idea is my gravity, if I allow gravity to push me down, I surrender to it, and then I exert force out. So the idea is when I push, if I had a staff in front of me, that staff should move vertically through space. I shouldn't tilt the staff. So that means I shouldn't tilt the staff this way or this way. It should be vertical. That staff, as I sink and press, should move out in a flat line. Really critically important. So the idea is that this movement has applications in pressing. So if you're in close quarters with someone, and when you sink and drop your weight, as your weight drops, you exert force out. It's like a hydraulic spring releasing. So that's the next piece. From here, return to center, and we sink. Now the next gesture is gathering and scooping, rising, and pressing to here. So as we do that, what we're going to do is we sink and press to here. Now this right hand is going to gravitate towards the right thigh, like as if it were going to touch, but you do not touch. So as we sink, we stay low, the hand goes towards the thigh but does not touch. We scoop the groin across this way, as if we were deflecting something away from the groin. So we sink, we gather, we come here, and as we come up, this hand comes here, and we frisbee toss. That's what I call it. It's what it feels like, is you're tossing the frisbee off this way to the 45. But as I come down, I sink, I gather, and now notice I'm hinging at my elbow. I allow movement in the elbow to come this way, and I keep my fingers pointing towards the camera. So as I come this way, I don't want my fingers going this way. I sink this way, and the reason for that is this is my striking surface. So if someone were standing here, looking this way, this movement is a strike with the inside ridge hand towards the solar plexus area, or liver. So from here, this way. Okay, so we sink, we gather, we scoop, we toss fingers forward. Now we rise to the center and we touch the inside of the forearm. And as we touch the inside of the forearm, we are going to push and sink on this 45-degree angle. So not my hard left and not towards the front, right in the middle. I'm going to get to here and I'm going to sink and press this way. So let's go from there. Sink and press, down, scoop, body comes up, and we press to the 45. Now as I press to the 45, this left hand drops and the palms connect like two magnets, and I bring the ball across to the other side, here. I rotate my palms, keeping them facing one another. I bring it back, I'm still low in my stance. I'm going to rise, bring my hands to my center, right hand first, left hand here, shoulders relaxed, and I sink and I slide my elbow sideways. So the way we want to think about this, if you look at my arms, sliding, my arms are not collapsed on my body, they are away. So I stretch the inside of my arms this way, and I slide side to side. This is not a big movement. I drop my weight and that elbow pokes or strikes to the side this way, that way. So again, not here, and dropping with a chicken wing. Arms are flat and open, drop and press. So let's see the sequence again from here. We sink and press, we gather, we scoop, we toss, fingers forward, body rises, touch the inside of the forearm, press to the 45 and sink, outward expansion. Left hand drops, palms connect. Bring it across to your right side, rotate, back to the other side. Body rises, right hand to solar plexus, left hand on top, and slide the elbow, strike and sink. And that concludes the mechanics for this portion of the sequence.